Good evening and welcome to Maryville College's 206th Founder Day celebration. On behalf of Maryville College and our over 11,000 alumni, I am both honored and delighted to welcome you tonight. My name is Tristan Hall, and I'm a first-year student majoring in theater studies performance track. I'm also involved with the choral program as well as SGA. I will be serving as your MC for tonight's program. And now, without further ado, let us honor the legacy of Maryville College and those who continue to shape its story today. The King Takahashi Award is given to alumnus or alumna who has, within 20 years of his or her graduation from Maryville College, lived a life characteristic of college legend King Takahashi, who in his own 36 years worked tirelessly for the betterment of his alma mater, his church, and his society. This year, we have the opportunity to recognize a pair of outstanding young alumni, Shawnee Brayden, class of 2011, and Jerica Johnson Hall, class of 2013.
Good evening, everyone. I am deeply humbled and honored to receive the Ken Takahashi Award for Young Alumni tonight. Before I say anything else, I must give all glory to God, who has orchestrated every step of my journey. Jeremiah 29:11 tells us, "For I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not harm you, plans to give you hope in a future." This promise has carried me through every season, reminding me that His purpose is always greater than my plans. To my mom, I'm going to try not to cry, y'all, bear with me. To my mom, you are my first teacher, my greatest encourager, and the reason I understand the transformative power of believing in someone. Everything I am and everything I've accomplished begins with you. You taught me to dream big, work hard, and never forget where I come from. Your strength, your faith, and your unwavering belief in me make this moment possible. Thank you for showing me that unconditional love and support, what unconditional love and support looks like. Thank you, Mom. To my husband, Mark, you are my rock, my partner, and my biggest champion. This honor is as much as yours as it is mine. You stood beside me through the late nights of doctoral work, through career transitions, and through every dream I've dared to chase. You sacrificed, encouraged, and believed in me when I doubted myself. Thank you for building this life with me and for making every achievement sweeter because we share it together. I couldn't do this without you. And to my family, you are my foundation and my joy. Everything I do with you in my heart. You remind me daily why this work matters. Because the world we build today is the world we leave for those we love tomorrow. Thank you for being my home, my inspiration, and my reason to keep pushing forward. To my friends, you celebrated every victory, lifted me through every challenge, and reminded me that success is sweeter when shared. Thank you for being my village. Maryville College's mission has shaped everything I do today. What it says in our mission statement is search for truth, grow in wisdom, work for justice, and dedicate a life of creativity and service to the peoples of the world. From co-founding the Alumni Community and Belonging Diversity Task Force here at Maryville to my work in Hamilton County Schools today, I've carried forward this commitment. Even as times change, the work to create safe spaces and cultures of belonging must continue because every person deserves to be seen, to be valued, and to be empowered to reach their fullest potential. Whether I'm supporting educators or fostering cultures of belonging in our schools, I'm simply doing what Maryville College has taught me. Thank you to this institution for preparing me not just for my career, but for my calling. And thank you for this incredible honor. Go Skies.
Thank you to the board for the confirmation of the nomination. I want to give a special acknowledgement to Michael, who created and crafted our stories together so seamlessly. Like, we didn't know that we were going to be, meeting each other. It just worked out. I also want to recognize my family who could not be here today, but whose love and support I deeply feel. And to the friends and alumni that I've seen here today, who were able to come out and support us, your presence means the world to us. Seeing you here reminds us that the power of community, it reminds us how far that we've come together. It just feels good to be home, baby. I'm telling you, it feels so good. It's an honor to be back, and I've missed my Orange and Garnet family so much. I stand here today in gratitude, surrounded by so many incredible people. You hear it all the time, and I think I've said it in a video, Maryville College is a special place. You can't come here, immerse yourself in this culture, and not be changed for the better. As Michael so candidly revealed, I came to Maryville College because of hard work, persistence, and the repeated voicemails of Elaine Bowman. Elaine's decision to never give up on this know-it-all teenager from Baltimore, Maryland truly changed the trajectory of my life. And I honor you, Elaine, and it's so great to see you and your commitment to Maryville College thus far. I know it just takes one person to believe in you, and Elaine was that person for me. Once I gave Maryville a fair shot, I started meeting other people whose impact shaped the mindset and the way I navigate the world today. So I'm talking about Ms. Laura Caldwell, Dr. Henderson, Dr. Lucas, Dr. Orrin, Dr. Simpson, Mr. Larry, Ms. Paula, Ms. Robin, Dr. Coulter, who I saw earlier today, Dr. Beal, Ms. Hess, Dr. Sullivan, Ms. Jeannie Taylor, Ms. Virginia, Michelle Safright, Andy Luder, Vandy Kemp, and George Nassar, who's looking down on us today, whose family welcomed me and let me stay for holidays when I had nowhere else to go and I couldn't go home. And all of a sudden, that one person turned to a village for me of love and support that I hold dearly. And it was Dr. Lucas and Jerica, and our belief in a powerful, small, dedicated group of people is what helped led us to create the Alumni Diversity Task Force. So during COVID, when racial tensions were high and the world felt heavy, and it only took a handful of us to show up, speaking up, and taking action to create a meaningful change. As Margaret Mead said, never doubt that a small group of thoughtful, committed citizens can change the world. Indeed, that's the only thing that ever has. So this quote perfectly captures what we experienced and accomplished together. So tonight, as I accept this KT Award, I do so not only for myself, but for all those who believed, who encouraged us and stood with us. The world may still feel heavy today, uncertain, and at times even broken. But hope is not lost. It's alive in every thoughtful action, in every voice that chooses to speak up, and every hand that reaches out to lift another. And it's going to take all of us working together, showing up, and refusing to give into despair to make this world a better place. And seeing all of you here tonight supporting this work reminds me that we can change the world, one committed, courageous act at a time. So thank you, Maryville College, for believing in the power of community, and thank you to everyone here for continuing to carry that hope forward. Thank you.
Good evening and happy homecoming, everyone. For those of you who I have not yet had the pleasure of meeting, I'm Brian Coker, the 12th president of Maryville College. I'm going to put on my glasses. And I'm honored to have now surpassed the 5-year mark in this presidency as of July 1st. Welcome to our Founders Day Showcase, but most importantly, welcome home. Whether you are an alumna or alumnus, the spouse or partner of an alum, a donor, a parent, a current or former faculty or staff member, or one of our amazing students, homecoming is a wonderful weekend to be in the foothills of East Tennessee and to celebrate this amazing institution for which we all care so very deeply. I often say that homecoming at Maryville College is either pleasantly or delightfully overwhelming. Because for a relatively small college, homecoming here is a big deal. I always delight in seeing and feeling all the energy, the passion, and the enthusiasm which calls people home to this very special place year after year. And I always find myself completely humbled to be leading a place that all of you care for and love so very much. Tonight, we have so many reasons to celebrate. Founders Day is when we remember and recognize all of those whose contributions have brought us here to this very moment tonight. From Isaac Anderson's vision of a seminary for the Southwest Territory to today's vision of a college that is dedicated to being of and for this amazing region we call home here in the Great Smoky Mountains of Tennessee. Undoubtedly, generous contributions of resources have played and continue to play a huge part in sustaining this institution. Earlier this evening, at the President's Welcome Reception, we recognized 3 people whose lifetime giving qualifies them for very elite recognition levels in the Isaac Anderson Society. The Founders Circle is our most prestigious level of giving, reserved for those donors whose cumulative giving totals at least $1 million. With her and her late husband Dean's commitment to the Scott T. Smokies experience, as well as to international education, faculty travel, and other strategic initiatives, Mary Bolden reached the Founders Circle last fiscal year, and we could not be more appreciative of Mary's generosity. Please join me in thanking Mary Bolden. Bill and Jan Welton Possible, 2 amazing people with whom I spent some time this afternoon, are both members of the class of 1972. They were recognized for ascending to the LeConte tier of the Isaac Anderson Society, which recognizes cumulative giving from $500,000 up to $1 million. The Postlers donated funds to establish the Bill and Jan Walton Postle Isaac Anderson Fellows Endowment, which is going to provide tuition dollars to student leaders who want to explore their goals of work and calling in light of their Christian faith. Let's please show our appreciation to the Postles. While he could not join us here tonight, Dr. Dorsey, or as most of us know him, Dan Ellis, is deserving of recognition and our deepest appreciation for a very generous gift he made earlier this year. Dan, a member of the class of 1960, and someone who was no stranger to Founders Day festivities as our former chairman of the board, is already a member of the LeConte tier of giving, but he just recently committed $750,000 to endow the Sondra and Dorsey Ellis Center for Faculty and Student Excellence at Maryville College. The intent of this center, which Dan has named in memory of his late wife and beloved classmate, Sondra Wagner Ellis, is to foster a vibrant and supportive academic community, providing comprehensive resources to enhance the experiences of both faculty members and our students. Let's thank Dan for this very generous. Reunion giving is a meaningful way for many alumni to remember and honor their time as students while also paying it forward so that current and future generations can continue to have a transformative experience here. Our milestone reunions this year are 1965, 75, and 85, celebrating 60, 50, and 40 years respectively since walking across that graduation stage. If you are celebrating a milestone or a standard reunion this weekend, please stand and be recognized. I specifically want to commend the class of 1965, led by their president, Jerry Stewart. They have raised a total of $150,000 to date, with a goal to endow the Scott Supplies Closet, a resource which provides students with free access to clothing, hygiene products, perishable and non-perishable foods and various other items at no cost. By taking care of some of our students' basic needs, class of 1965, you are helping our students stay on their academic journeys and eventually realize their goal of a Maryville College degree. Thank you so much. Let's express our thanks to you. At this time, I would like us to recognize an individual member of the class of 1965 and a special member of the Maryville College community, Dr. John Nichols. John spent his career here as a professor of math and computer science, retiring as professor emeritus in 2012 after 44 years, and becoming the longest serving professor at the college in our recent history. John generously gave this past year to establish the Dr. John Nichols Award for Excellence, which will award tuition funding annually to a high-performing student from each of the math, computer science, and statistics areas. This gift will help us retain talented students and recognize outstanding student achievement. John was recognized earlier at the reception, but I'd like for us to thank him here too. Please join me in thanking Dr. John Nichols. Also on the fundraising front, I'm happy to report that our Scots Wahey campaign for our Scots athletics programs was quite successful, raising over $186,000 and surpassing the original goal of $150,000. Our Scots are having successful seasons. Maybe you've heard a little about that. And this support from alumni, parents, and friends is certainly an added boost to their efforts. From September 20th to October 4th, we saw over 500 people making these gifts. The English translation of Scots Wahey, if you've been wondering about it, is Scots who have. And this campaign was added affirmation that our Scots have amazing support from the Maryville College family. And here's a teaser for you tonight. Next week, maybe on Thursday afternoon, we will be announcing another major gift to the college, and it's a special one that will help the college reach some of our long-standing strategic goals. Please watch our website and our social media accounts for more details about this gift, which will fund an exciting new program for our students. Sorry, they won't let me say anything else. If you follow the college on social media, keep an eye on our local news. You perhaps saw the recent news about a future science facility to be constructed on our campus. We are so excited about the future Alexander Institute for Environmental Education and the Sciences. This will be a state-of-the-art, 65,000 square foot, $80 million facility situated at the very front of our campus. This facility will serve not only our campus, but our region here in Southern Appalachia. And it will honor the conservation legacy of retired U.S. Senator, Governor, and Secretary of Education, Lamar Alexander. The project received a major boost, and we accomplished what many thought was not even possible when Tennessee Governor Bill Lee and the Tennessee Legislature allocated $12 million in this year's state budget to help make the Alexander Institute a reality. And what I am happiest to report is this: as of this week, the college is in receipt of that $12 million. It's in the bank. So yes, as a private college in Tennessee, we received $12 million in public funding for an institute focused on conservation and environmental education. That's a very big deal, my friends. Let's give that another round. We are so grateful for all of the support, and if I may be frank, we need such support. These are challenging days for higher education, and especially for small, independent colleges like us. Our fiscal margins are razor thin as we continue working to make a Maryville College education as affordable as possible for deserving students from all backgrounds. If you have given to the Maryville Fund this year, thank you. If you have not, I encourage you to make a donation. I promise you, we continue to be an incredible investment. As you know, we're celebrating the 150th anniversary of the Maryville College Alumni Association. So there's no better time for alumni to make your first gift or to increase your giving during this milestone year. Over the decades, the association has supported various campaigns and important initiatives that have made this institution much better and much stronger. A new option for your giving in 25-26 is the Maryville College Alumni Future Fund that will provide funding for new projects and meet the specific needs of our student organizations. This campaign brings alumni and students together in determining the best use of these allocated funds. Please watch for messaging from the college about this unique giving opportunity. I'm pleased to announce that as you leave the Clayton Center tonight, we have a little gift for you in celebration of the Alumni Association's 150th anniversary. Last spring, 2 senior fermentation sciences students created celebratory beer recipes, which were eventually selected for larger production and canning. Yes, we're now brewing it, canning it, and labeling it. If you are 21 or older, you may select one of these brews in a beautiful commemorative can. Either option number 1, Crowned with Cedars, a West Coast IPA created by Caitlin Coster, or option 2, My Heart's in the Highlands, a Scottish ale with vanilla created by Izzy Wright. So look for that gift when you're heading out tonight. To everyone here, all of you who are part of our Maryville College family, it's a privilege every day to serve this institution as your president. It is always a joy to welcome you home, here where Chilhowie's lofty mountains pierce the southern blue and where orange and garnet float forever. I look forward to meeting you and hearing your Maryville College stories this weekend. If you would like to partner with us on any of our strategic initiatives, especially if you want to fund such an initiative, please find me or Susie, Vice President Susie Booker, or a member of the advancement staff over the next couple of days, and share your ideas and your resources. Thank you so much. Welcome home once again, and now on with the show. Thanks.
Thank you, Dr. Coker. Now that you have learned about all the exciting things happening here on campus, it is time to hear from our favorite musical ensembles. Please welcome the Lassies, the Lads, and Off Kilter to the stage.
Hear the angels singing in that holy Next, we will hear from the Lads, the tenor bass ensemble directed by Dr. Jenny Olander Anderson. Reginald Untuser's setting of Lizette Woodworth Reese's poem, A Little Song of Life, is full of joy, hope, and positive energy. It is a reminder that after the storms of life comes the sun. Quote, glad that I live am I. Again is based on Bach's chorale, Come Sweet Death. This arrangement by Ron Sandberg invites reflection on life, mortality, and spiritual rest. The choralography draws on Edwin London's deconstruction of the chorale, a process that parallels the mixed media and experimental choral approaches of the 1960s and 1970s. During that era, composers explored breaking traditional musical materials apart, fragmented melodies, and integrating physical, theatrical, or spatial elements into the performance, all of which we will witness this evening. beloved Scottish folk song, originally penned by William Douglas in the 17th century and later set to music by Alicia Scott. This arrangement by Alice Parker and Robert Shaw captures the lyrical and tender qualities of the original, while also utilizing rich harmonies and expressive choral textures to evoke the deep affection and longing conveyed in the lyrics.
The most prestigious award presented by the college, the Maryville College Medallion, recognizes individuals who have helped immeasurably toward perpetuating the college as a distinctive educational and cultural institution, and who have had a profound influence on the future course of the college. Alumni and friends of the college are eligible to receive the medallion, and a list of the honorees include our most outstanding volunteers, legendary former staff and faculty, as well as distinguished alumni. This year's medallion recipient is no exception. Please enjoy this special video for former chair of the college's board of directors, Mike Davis.
Thank you, Brian, and thank the board for honoring me. I am humbled and grateful. I would like to introduce a few of my family members, or maybe all of them. You have already met Ibby. She's sitting off to my right and your left. But from Charleston, South Carolina, we have our oldest son, Chris, his wife, Lucy. We have our granddaughter, Emma, who came in early this morning from University of Central Florida. And then we have their youngest son, Miles. Then from Maryville, we have our youngest son, Todd, his wife, Whitney, and our youngest grandson, Hayes. Hayes' brother, Bryce, could not be with us today. He is a student at the Air Force Academy. Also, I would like to recognize my sister-in-law, Ibby's sister, Sarah Kelso. As you saw in the video, Sarah is also an alum of the college. I think if I have to use one word to describe the past 4 years that I've served as chair, that word would be change. Now, change is exciting to think about, but it can be scary. And it's scary because individuals don't necessarily know how it's going to affect their financial future. And as far as the college goes, change is somewhat skeptical to the college's finances. How will it affect the finances of the college? But I think change must go on in order for the college to grow. We're going to see in the future many opportunities for more changes at the college. It doesn't mean that the college has to embrace all of them, but I think it should look at each change. And there's two criteria that I know that the college must meet to enact a change. One is, does it conform to the mission of the college? And secondly, is it financially viable? Going forward, I'm optimistic about the college. I think her best days are ahead of her. And I want to close this evening with two words that Wayne Kramer has made famous for many years. Go Scots!
Please welcome Maryville College's own tartan band for a special performance of Any Way You Want It, and You Belong to Me. is the college's oldest award, first presented in 1961. The Alumni Citation may be presented to any alumnus or alumna who has demonstrated outstanding leadership, initiative, or service to his or her community, church, or profession. This year's recipient of the Alumni Citation is Yannicka Dima Holmes, class of 2002.
Well, here we go. It has been my call to action for all the times that I would enter into the rooms or jump into the waters that maybe were not designed for me, or for some of us that maybe felt like misfits, whether that is the accent that sets us apart, whether it is the gender, how we identify, the color of our skin, or whether it's something internal that others cannot see. But I want to begin that the thing that has been the foundation of my ability to say, well, here we go, has been a lot to do with my faith. And it's been this gentle knowing that is not a shout but a whisper that says, if you jump in, my child, you can go ahead. It doesn't guarantee that things will not happen to you. But there is a guarantee that you are loved, you are precious, and you are worthy. And that is something that I tell my daughter each and every day. I want to say thank you for this award to the beginning of liberal arts. And the reason I want to say thank you to that is because in all those movements that I've done with Google and outside of Google, I did not know what I wanted to be when I grew up other than being a writer. But coming here, coming to Maryville College, I was able to learn the things that I don't know, how to solve problems, and as I mentioned, how to do it in a way that matters just as much as the what, the billions, the millions, or whatever it is that we are called in our world to create. So I want to thank all of us for contributing to this community and continuing to do that in any way we can, whether it is through a donation of time, a donation of money, or whatever the form of support for this community in Maryville College means to us. I also want to thank my mom and my dad. I'm so bummed that they're not able to be here. They're back at home and in California. But I only now realize that as a mother, what it means for someone to say, you know, go as far away as possible because that's where you'll be safe. I look at my 13-year-old and I've already started saying, so where are you going, just so that mommy and daddy can start to plan where to follow you, and to think that my parents sent me all the way on the other side of the world. I'm incredibly grateful. And I'm even more grateful not just to my parents, but also to the parents that became my family here, my in-laws, my host family. When you are an international student or when you're far away from home, it is so important to find someone that teaches you home is where you are feeling safe and you are feeling loved. And I'm just incredibly grateful for this country that's been my home since I came here. I also want to thank my children. I want to thank Leah, my youngest. She is the founder and CEO of this club that was started, I believe, either in kindergarten or first grade, called Lost Battles. I have not been accepted in this club, but I am manifesting this award that at some point I'll be invited in this club. I also want to thank my oldest, Saranda. She mentioned the other day, not realizing that I would share it in this audience. She said, Mom, my friends think you are cool because you're a businesswoman. She said, they call you a baddie. So to everyone in the audience, whether you are a parent or not a parent, but have walked in this room where you were scared and you had to give yourself that little jump and remind yourself that, well, here we go. I want to bequeath upon each of you the title and the award that you are a baddie too. I'll be honest about my husband. When Michael, the videographer, created the video and he showed and she met this guy that would change her life forever. I was like, Michael, I don't know. Yeah, we've been married for quite a while and things have been good, but could you change the script? And the videographer was adamant, as you can see, it's in the video, the student who changed her life forever. But it is true. I would not have been able to do any of the things that I do starting with Google, being with Google, or even in the midst of an economic downturn to go to my husband and say, hey, I want to quit and open my own business. He's treated every idea of mine as if it's a dream pursuing, and I'm incredibly grateful because you have changed my life, and I thank you for that. And in the end, I would like to thank the donors. I would not be here if it was not for the President's Scholarship that was given to me, even though I was doing so many jobs. I was babysitting, working in the admissions office, any job that was needed, I was doing it. But had it not been for the scholarship and the generosity of perfect strangers that I had no idea that I would be here today thanking them back, I thank you. I thank you for giving so generously, because then in turn, people like me that have received from your generosity can continue to do the greatest good in ways that matter, in the communities that matter. So thank you. And in ending, I would like to recognize that maybe, although we're not from Albania or Greece, or we are from wherever we are, there is a tired or scared or petrified 18-year-old inside each of us that at some point is going to enter a room and wonder, am I safe? Am I welcome here? Am I worthy? And I ask that each of us, taking the values of scholarship, integrity, and respect, that we turn towards that scared 18-year-old inside of us, and we remind them, we've got you. Let's jump in. Let's do the greatest good possible together. Thank you all.
Organized in 1917, the Maryville College Concert Choir has had a long and rich tradition. Today, concert choir members serve as musical ambassadors for the college, touring domestically and internationally. Performances throughout this year will include tonight's performance, the Maryville College Christmas Concert, Spring Homecoming Concerts, the Knoxville Opera's Rossini Festival, and performances at area churches and other events in the community throughout the year. Please welcome the amazing Maryville College Concert Choir.
You're getting a bonus. There are two choirs coming in here. The alumni choir is joining us as well. Sleep by Eric Whitaker is a setting of a poem by Charles Anthony Silvestri that paints a serene picture of drifting from wakefulness into dreams, using gentle nighttime imagery, moonlight, stillness, and silver threads. The text captures the quiet surrender to rest. It is both a lullaby and a meditation, inviting us to embrace the mystery of sleep as a place of comfort, peace, and renewal. Rooted in African American spiritual and blues traditions, John the Revelator recalls the visions of John Patmos in the Book of Revelation. Caldwell and Ivory's arrangement captures the song's urgency through driving rhythms, call and response, and hand claps. Both stirring and demanding, it celebrates the power and resilience of gospel music. The guest conductor for our homecoming choir is Josh Sumter, class of 16, who is the organist and choir master at First United Methodist Church of Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Additionally, he is a member of the Knoxville chapter of the American Guild of Organists and has served as its dean. Josh holds a Master of Music and Organ Performance from the University of Tennessee and is currently pursuing a Master of Arts in Religion and Leadership at Emory University. I told him I think he's reading a lot. Beyond his church responsibilities, he collaborates with various choirs and musical organizations across East Tennessee. The first selection will be Ain't Got Time to Die, which is a traditional spiritual that reflects the resilience and determination of the African American experience. Its call and response structure urges faithful action and praise, while Johnson's arrangement highlights the choir's expressive range through dynamic contrasts and rhythmic passages. Tonight's soloist will be Dr. Joe Fitzgerald, class of 05. Let's welcome Josh. Josh, go.
Lord, I'm so busy praising my Jesus. Keep so busy praising my Jesus. Keep so busy praising my
simple and honest. In the words of composer Gwyneth Walker, when my days are done, let my actions, my friendships, my struggles, and my caring speak for me. There is no need for embellishment or praise. The truth, a plain yet beautiful truth, will suffice. Composed by Sean Kirchner, I'll Be On My Way is an inspirational song that transitions from sorrow to joy. The piece begins with a slow reverent solo before shifting to a lively piano accompaniment that lifts the spirit. The words "I'll be on my way" conveys a sense of freedom and spiritual ascent. Kirchner's composition reflects the themes of release, energy, and transcendence, offering both performers and listeners a moment of reflection. Tonight's soloist will be Robbie Clemens, class of 20, and our own choir assistant, Jacob Peruka.
Please stand for the singing of the college's alma mater. Thank you for attending this evening's Founders Day Showcase and celebrating our accomplished alumni, friends, and talented students. Please turn to the back of your programs to see all those individuals and entities who helped make tonight's production possible. It is by my pleasure and honor to serve as your host tonight. I hope you will join me again when the Maryville College Theater presents The Crucible here at the Clayton Center for the Arts in the Haslam Family Flex Theater, November 6th through the 9th. Tickets are now on sale. On behalf of the Maryville College community, I hope you have a wonderful and memorable homecoming weekend. The Tartan Band would now like to present to you the MC fight song as you exit the theater. Thank you and go Scott.